Gandang gabi po sa lahat. This is Coach Lin who empowering Pinoy, especially the 40s and above to rebuild their health by gaining muscles. Miss ko na po kayong lahat. It's been a week na nag-off po tayo from our live. Kasi as you know, no, for some of you who have been following me sa post ko, I announced there na pumunta po tayo sa convention kasi of course coaches need coaching too. So no, napaka-refreshing na refuel po ako, na recharge po ako kasi doon po sa convention na expose po tayo sa different speakers from different fields, not just in health but also in business. I've also met people who are in their 40s, 50s, even 70s. Last time nag-post po ako about a woman, 72 years old. Nag-workout po siya. Nag-start po siya mag-workout at the age of 58. Right now, 72 years old na siya. And yung goal niya this year at the month of September, she will climb the Mount Everest. Ito po yung pinaka-highlight ng convention na na experience ko and mga knowledge po na at I've never thought po na experience ko with that short span of time. I will share some of insights mamaya dito sa live natin. But again, yung topic natin very interesting. Payat pero malaki ang tiyan. So, best tips for skinny fat, especially for 40s and above. So this is close to my heart kasi na-experience ko to. I was skinny, pero malaki po yung tiyan ko. Hindi lang po obvious, pero yung tawag po doon is toffee or yung tinatawag na thin outside but fat inside. So we will talk about that kasi 'di ba when you talk about belly fat, stubborn belly fat, usually na-associate lang siya na para lang sa mga overweight or obese. But actually yung mga skinny like me, like what I experienced, this could be an issue as well. So but before that, no, hello po sa mga live listeners natin. Hello po to you, Abner Aklaw. Kamusta po tayo, sir? For sure, nagwo-workout na tayo. Let me know pala sa comment section below. I love to mention each of your names. So let me know from the comment section below, where are you tuning from? Or maybe what's your last meal? Hello to Ma'am Pia. As always, good evening to you, Ma'am Pia Buena. As always, as well, Ma'am Mary Valencia. Kamusta po yung meals natin? As always, one of our avid supporters dito, Ma'am Teresa Di Pamilo. Kamusta po tayo, Ma'am? Maria Nunez, kamusta po tayo, Ma'am? Maribel Kuramuri Kumbawa, one of our modern adults, always consistent yan sa workout. Ma'am Lenny Aguila, kamusta? Napaka-cute po ng mga doggies natin. Ma'am Rich, okay, good evening to you, ma'am. Kamusta po tayo? Ma'am Marian Leong, gandang gabi as always, consistent every 7 p.m. Yes po, ma'am. Every Tuesday at saka Thursday yung live natin dito. Ma'am Emma David, good evening to you, ma'am. Kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Of course, Ma'am Lucia, one of our modern adults, no? Good evening to you, ma'am. Senon Abner, yes, good evening to you, sir. Senon Kat Ho, good evening to you, ma'am. One of our modern seniors, naglulus na ng fat, plus nagwo-workout si Ma'am Carolina Kion. Kamusta po tayo, ma'am? See you tomorrow sa coaching natin. Marian Garcia, good evening to you, ma'am. Of course, Ma'am Blessy, always blessed. Happy to happy to serve you, ma'am. My pleasure always to give my little knowledge about this topic. Ma'am Gemma Villanueva, yes, ma'am, I can resonate with you. So we will talk about the tips mamaya. Joshua Lucias, good evening to you, sir. And of course, we have here Maria Antonio. Now, as I've mentioned, kanina, yung belly fat po is not just for the overweight, not just for the obese. For us, no, na experience yung skinny fat, we can experience this too. I've experienced no na nagtatak in ako kasi usually I went to church, no, so naka long sleeve tapos naka pants, black pants. Tapos when I wear my belt, I can see na yung oblong, yung may ganoon na shape dun sa belly fat ko. So minsan ano siya, it's really disturbing. Now, for some, it's not disturbing. It depends naman on your preference. But what bothers me is, of course, yung stamina ko is low, yung energy ko is low. Because again, when you have belly fat, it also means yung body fat mo mataas, yung muscle mass mo mababa. Yung goal is not just to lose weight. I mentioned that all the time. The goal is not just to lose weight na kapag payat ka, okay ka na. Hindi po. Yung goal is to have muscle. Because if you have muscle, your muscle will take good care of you. Later, I will talk about it. Bakit muscle and not just losing belly fat yung goal natin. Now, I'll give you the tips, no? But first, you have to understand na yung body natin works as a whole. Meaning to say, if yung katawan mo maraming calories, of course, para may refrigerator yung katawan natin. So, yung by default, yung katawan natin wants to survive and wants to store energy. So, by default po, when you eat, of course, yung katawan mo magsusstore ng energy. Ano po yung usual destination for storing energy? It's the belly. That's why it's called stubborn belly fat because it's easy to have it but it's hard to let it go. So our body works as a whole kasi you have to understand that kasi I have read some comments dito sa live natin na how can I make my arms firm? How can I make my belly fat gone? No? How can I get rid of that? How can I make my shoulders wide? That's good. That's a good goal kasi you acknowledge na yung part na yon is parang you are left behind sa ganung area. Pero yung body natin as a whole, walang tinatawag na spot reduction na you just focus on belly fat tapos you disregard yung other body parts. It doesn't work that way. That's why overall, if your body is deficit or kulang sa calories, your body has no choice but to consume yung stored energy natin. But before that, more so about it later, no? Meron po tayong ebook again for those who don't have it. We have ebook for 40s and above and we have ebook for low carb fasting. If you don't have it yet, let me know. I will give it to you completely free. Now, yung ebook natin, you can message me sa page ko, Coach Lininho. If you're not following this one yet, I encourage you because we are having live and sometimes on the spot po yan. So, Facebook will notify you every time we have live na mga talks. Now, number one po dito sa tip natin is ganito. Did you know that you can get rid of belly fat if you have enough muscle mass? That's why. If you you prioritize muscle gain, it can burn calories, okay, can shred belly fat faster over time. Now, kasi there are people who won't lift weights. That's okay. They just want to prioritize cardio or running or yoga or Zumba. That's good. But these two have different benefits. Yung cardio is good in heart health. It's also good in burning calories at a short span of time. But it doesn't apply for overtime, long-term na burning calories. Yung muscle po, it can burn calories even though you are not moving. Kasi yung muscle is an active organ. I'll explain to you why. Yung muscle mass versus body fat. Muscle mass, belly fat. Okay, two things po to ha. Now, if you have enough muscle mass, it can burn more calories over time. Why? Kasi per pound ng muscle mass, 1 pound ng muscle mass can burn 6 calories. Okay, 6 calories of per pound na meron kang belly fat, na meron kang muscle mass per day even though you are at rest. Ano po ibig sabihin yan? Even though hindi ka gumagalaw, you are maybe sleeping or thinking or maybe sitting, per 1 pound ng meron ka po na muscle mass, it can burn 6 calories. So imagine if you have 10 pounds ng muscle mass, it can burn 60 calories even though you're not moving. Because yung muscle natin is very active. It's constantly burning. Now, compare that to fat, body fat. Ilang calories lang po yung mababurn ng fat while you are at rest. Did you know for every pound ng fat na meron kayo, it can only burn 2 calories lang. Okay, 2 calories. If you have 10 pounds of fat, it can only burn 20 calories lang. So 1:2. Yung muscle is 1:5 and sometimes it is 1:6. So very wide po yung gap niya. That's why you can see those people who have muscle mass, athlete man yan, nagwo-workout, makikita mo kahit anong kain nila, they won't really grow as fast. They won't really develop belly fat as fast because of the muscle mass. Also, another trivia, yung muscle po is what we call glycogen storage. Extra glycogen storage. Ano po ibig sabihin yan? If meron pa ko yung excess na kinain, may that be carbs or extra calories, yung muscle niyo po is like a sponge. It will burn yung extra calories na tinake niyo po. And that is why, naalala ko, when I was in Malaysia, dun sa convention last week, 6 days po yun. And nako, grabe po, of course, you can relate with this. Every time you have travel, hindi po natin usually control yung kinakain natin. Kasi a friend will invite you here, your guest will invite you here. So yung kainan po doon, sobrang dami. Marami po akong kinain doon na pinagbabawal sa low carb. Pero again, I have planned for that. That's what they call planned indulgence. This one may not apply to you or may apply to you. But again, you have to plan for this. So kinakain ko doon, minsan 3 meals, minsan 5 meals. Now, before I went doon sa convention, yung weight ko po is around, kasi I'm into bulking stage right now, is around 67 kilograms. 67 kilograms. Now, a week after po ako eat plant indulgence, yung pasta everyday, chinek ko yung weight ko ulit. Alam nyo ano yung weight ko? The same. 67 kilograms. Now, this one of course does not happen all the time. The difference is during the convention kasi although marami akong kinakain, I have muscle mass, it's very active. Also, nag-workout po ako. So, doon po sa tinayan namin, meron po doon, gym. So, hinanap ko siya right up front, dumating kami doon. So, that's why active po yung lifestyle ko. So, that's the beauty of having muscle mass. That's why I've told you all the time na yung goal should not be losing weight. The goal should always be muscle gain kasi muscle will take good care of the excess. Okay, so that's number one principle. Muscle gain can burn faster over time. That's number one. Number two is you can prioritize reducing stress. Every time you are stressed, your body will produce yung stress hormone called cortisol. Now, cortisol is not bad all the time kasi when you work out, your body produce a considerable amount of cortisol. We need that for fight or flight mode. And also in situations that you need extra strength, your cortisol po is needed. Now, if it's prolonged and in high levels, hindi po yan maganda. Kasi what will happen, yung stress can increase yung cortisol at saka it will mess up with your hormones that control your cravings, your satisfaction level. That's why we can experience yung tinatawag na stress eating. Now, every time you're stressed, we're triggered, di ba? So what will happen? Yung satisfaction level natin bumababa. Na even though ilang donuts na kinain mo, ilang pasta na bowl na kinain mo, hindi ka pa rin nabubusog. Tapos yung cravings mo up and down, up and down. Because again, it is controlled by stress. So, if you want to get rid of belly fat, again, at the end of the day, if you eat less than what your body is using, over time po, you will really lose yung belly fat mo. That's for sure. That's 100% scientifically proven. Pero kapag yung cravings mo hindi mo makokontrol, sometimes it's out of our will. That's why I don't agree na you would tell people that you must have discipline, that you must set habits. These things are good. Pero if you cannot go with the root of the problem, why you're craving, why your satisfaction is low, you cannot really solve this over time. So what I will suggest and highly recommend to you, go for stress-reducing activities. What I suggest all the time with my students is go for a walk. 10-minute walk, 15-minute walk outside under the sun. It is proven to reduce stress. Now, for others, you may want to go for sports activities or maybe deep breathing. Last time I talked about yung breathing exercises natin. You may want to revisit yung video na yun. Also, it depends on you. For some, it would be sitting with a friend or calling your spouse or maybe walking with a friend or with your spouse. So it should be personalized kasi what is enjoyable to me may not be enjoyable to you. Tama? But again, stress is very, 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 very crucial. Stress can mess up with your cravings. Stress can also mess up with your motivation sa gym. 'Di ba whenever we are stressed, sometimes your energy is drained. Tapos yung if your energy is drained, how can you work out, 'di ba? How can you have that motivation to work out? So for others naman, they have it in different na mindset naman. If they are stressed, if they are mentally drained, what they will do is to work out. Kasi they know working out can increase yung happy hormones like endorphin. So that can help you with what you call the motivation, the happiness feeling na we need every day. So again, being stressed, mentally drained, emotionally drained should not be a hindrance not to work out. Okay. More so if you're stressed, you have to work out kasi it can help you deal with stress. Again, it's very very important to uh, have the mindset, a good and right mindset about workout. Yung workout po is not parang chore or obligation or maybe kawalan sa atin. Workout is a multiplier. What do you mean by multiplier? It multiplies everything you place in your life. Kunwari your energy. Workout can increase your energy, can multiply your energy. It can also increase yung finances mo. Bakit? Kasi if you're healthy, if you're fit, okay, you can reduce the probability of spending a lot sa medication at saka hospital bills. It can also increase your motivation. It can also increase your confidence if you're into job interview. I've experienced this when I was having my first interview as a teacher kasi licensed teacher po tayo. Yung uh, three-fourths na tawag doon na long sleeve, malaki sa akin kasi nanghiram na ako sa brother ko. So, oversize siya sa akin. Parang tawag doon, parang hanger ako. Parang ihip lang ng hangin, lilipad na ako. So, yung confidence was not there. Although for some people, they can mentally, trick, na even though I'm skinny, I'm confident. But sometimes it doesn't work, di ba? When you are skinny, at saka mahina, you feel weak. Sometimes you cannot, mind game it. You really have to place premium sa workout. Kasi if you place premium to that, your body will reward you in a form of, again, a good body, good shape, healthy confidence. I'm not talking about arrogance. Sana when you walk sa gym tapos naka-chest up ka tapos parang arrogant na I don't buy into that idea. We want to be confident so that we can achieve more in life. Other example of healthy confidence is if you want to set a goal to climb Mount Apo this year, the highest mountain in the Philippines, na Mount Apo. So if you have muscles, if you are strong, you have the confidence to go and give it a try. Tama? But if you are weak physically, most likely you won't bother having it a try. Tama? Again, if you are strong, life is fun, life is simpler. Okay. Reduce stress. That's number 2. Number 3, and I like this one because we're living in a distracted world. So, get enough sleep. Alam nyo ba, yung poor, distracted sleep can disrupt with your hormone levels. And this can contribute to weight gain. And that's why you have to look at your sleeping pattern. So, kanina, share ko lang, meron akong student. So, we have one-on-one coaching, tama? So, meron kaming protocol na pin-assignment sa kanya. So, I've checked yung sa habits niya. Isa sa mga habits niya doon, sa cellphone siya at saka nag-play siya ng video game sa bedroom niya. So, doon pa lang nakita ko na yung not so good pattern. So, sabi ko sa kanya, kasi meron siyang concern sa sleep, first and foremost. That's why she brought that concern to me. So, doon sinabi ko na you have to promote yung principle na one space, one use. One space, one use. Ano po ibig sabihin yan? Bedroom is for sleeping. That's it. If you bring your work inside your bedroom, your gadgets, your video games inside the bedroom, your mind will be messed up. Ano ba talaga? Matutulog ba ako dito or maglalaro or mag-work? You have to place one space for one use. So if you want to work, go outside. Go sa working space mo or maybe sa bedroom, sa desk mo, sa living room mo. Kasi if you bring it inside, most likely your mind will be into work mode pa. not in sleeping mode. So don't go inside the bedroom unless you are sleepy. That's the protocol that I gave to her. So if you want to play games, okay lang, but do it outside the bedroom. Just go inside if you want to sleep. Kasi again, if you're putting bright lights sa eyes mo, you're telling your brain it's time to work. That's how our bio chemistry works. The moment you go out sa bahay mo at saka yung eyes mo na exposed sa sun, most likely your energy levels are rising because you're telling your brain it's time to work. Now, what will happen if you step inside the bedroom tapos may gadgets ka, sobrang liwanag? What will happen? You're telling your brain to be active, to not to hibernate, but to work. That's why we're having problems with sleep. Now, that's why if you lack yung sleep mo, quality sleep, no, of course, it will disrupt with your cravings, stress ka, irritable ka, yung energy mo was very low. And this will affect not just your meals, not just your quality of performance sa work, but also your performance sa gym. So that's why very, very important siya. And last but not the least, of course, you have to know your macros. Ano po yung macros? Macronutrients. In large portion, macro yung tawag. So protein, fat, at saka carbs. So it depends on your preference. So what's working for Coach Nino, Coach Nins, no, may not be working for you. That's why I don't believe on the idea na I will give you the plan, tapos I will give it to everybody. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to know ano po yung workable for you. Low carb is not for everyone po. Kasi others may want to go for lower carb, moderate carb. Meron pong variety yung low carb. But yung pinaka-importante po when it comes to macros is yung protein. Protein, amino acid. Protein is from, amino acid is from, it's the building blocks of life. Everything you see, your hair, your nails, your skin, your muscles, protein can build those things up. That's why, regardless if your goal is into fat loss or muscle gain, protein po is non-negotiable talaga. You have to know your macros. Ilang grams ng protein dapat mo i-target. Now, for others, they don't track their protein or calories or macros. That's okay. But I suggest, highly suggest, that for the first month lang, learn to track your macros so that you can have estimation na ba if kulang or sobra. Tapos, after you have the estimation na at least, alam mo na after you practice it the next month, without you tracking it or measuring it, alam mo na by a glance lang yung isang ganito ng chicken thigh, 100 grams yan. Tapos yung tatlong itlog, ilang grams yan ng protein. So, you have to practice it so that you can estimate. You cannot estimate without practicing, tama? You know your macros, but yung pinaka-importante is yung protein. Yung fat and yung carb content mo depends on you. Ilang grams ng carb or ilang grams ng fat ang workable sa lifestyle mo. Okay, so that's number 4. And also, I like to add this one kasi very important din. Kasi when it comes to belly fat, again, it's called stubborn belly fat kasi it's not easy to let it go. Pero, if you commit to a plan over time, hindi po ako maniniwala na hindi po matatanggal yung belly fat. That is why you have to commit to a plan and be consistent with it. So meaning to say, you have a goal, tama? But you have to stick with the journey, the process. So stick ka po sa lifestyle that is workable to you, tapos track mo lang, tapos you measure yung progress mo on a weekly basis. Goal is very important, no? You have to set your goals. But if you're not adjusting with the process, you won't really achieve your goal. So be consistent and learn to adjust along the way. So even though there will be days na you feel na dapa ka or na-feel ka, that's okay. Never condemn yourself, forgive yourself, tapos move on na po. Give it a try once more. Restart lang po right away. Don't feel bad about it. Lahat po tayo, we fall, tapos yung key lang po is you rise right away. We fall 7 times, you stand up 8. We fall 7 times, we stand up 8. Persistence, the grit and the grind. Even though there will be down times, you stay up. I have a student, no, na yung parent niya is into very hard time, okay, kasi nasa hospital. Tapos of course, yung siya nagbabantay. Of course, yung kinakain niya depends on anong siniserve doon sa hospital. So limited talaga. Tapos of course, access to gym wala. So very down during those 2 weeks. But you know what? After 2 weeks, get back on track lang right away. Get back on track. That's okay. That's temporary, yung mga down times. But again, if you stick to a plan, be persistent, and you stick to it, even though you feel bad about it, stick to it, you will achieve your goal definitely. Now, I'd like to review this, no? 5 things lang. Be consistent. Number 5. Number 4 is know your macros. Get enough of sleep. Reduce yung stress. At saka, of course, muscle gain can burn faster over time. I'd like to encourage all the viewers here, no? If you are into muscle gain, always make sure that yung workout mo is in progressive overload. Meaning to say you don't get stuck dun sa 5 pounds, 12 reps, 3 sets for 1 year. You must commit to a progressive overload plan. Hindi po forever na 1 plus 1 lang. Hindi po forever na 1 plus 3 lang. You have to level up. 2 plus 2, 3 times 3, 6 times 6. That's how our education works. Tama? That's why sa grade 1 natin, primary tayo, grade 1, addition. Diba? Yung grade 2 mo most likely meron na yung multiplication or maybe division. So meron pong overload, may progression po. So I like to encourage you to do that. And again, for some, I like to announce this, a very important news. For some of you, you might be needing this program. Are you ready to build muscles on low carb? We are offering this ebooks for you. We have 2 ebooks, brand new po ito, and may details po that you can apply regardless of your gender, your age, at saka financial situation. So may workout guide po at saka nutrition plan. Now, you can have this for yung workout plan plus video guides, yung price na po is $399. Yung nutrition plan plus meal guides, yung price niya po is $399. But I have a good news for you. You don't need to purchase this in this two amount, $798. You can have both of this plus many more, not $798 but $499. Again, not $798 but $499. You can have both the nutrition plan plus meal guides plus workout plan plus workout videos for only $499. Message nyo po ako. You may want to check my page, Coach Lininhu, and I can give to you your ebooks on that promo. Okay? Again, for others, you may want to check yung sa chat natin sa comment section. I will place my link to my page. To my page po for others na hindi po makita yung page ko na Coach Lininho. Yung page ko po is, again, yung name niya po is Coach Lininho. But if you cannot find it, I place my link dito po sa comment section. Check nyo po ngayon yung comment section. Nandyan po yung page ko. Message nyo lang po ako dyan and I will give to you the steps on how to avail yung promo natin. Now, I'd like to greet yung wonderful viewers natin. Hopefully, I can mention each one of you. Wala po tayong ma-miss dito, no? Hello to you! Ma'am Evelyn Divina, kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Of course, Ma'am Alicia Hotteler. Kamusta po tayo, Ma'am Mirna Barnido? Always yan present, no? Nerissa Jimenez. Kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Of course, Ma'am Vivian Milanes. Of course, one of my amazing students, si Ma'am Generous Bohokan is into fat loss right now. Ma'am Rosa D. Hello. Hello to you, ma'am. Of course, one of our modern seniors. Nag-post ako last time sa results ni Ma'am Marilyn. Hello to you, Ma'am Marilyn. Si Doc Kit is always present here. Kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Many people have noticed si Ma'am Kit nag-lose ng fat, no? So, congratulations to you always, ma'am. Erlinda, thank you for this live. God bless you. Happy to serve you, ma'am. Pocahontas, kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Thank you as well, ma'am. Sir Joshua, Rofina Gias, as always. And hello to you. We have Ma'am Virginia Gagarin, good evening to you, ma'am. Florence Guanizo, kamusta po tayo? Ma'am Judy, uh, Raot, ma'am, kamusta po tayo, ma'am? F. France, Endaya, ma'am Chona, Casera, kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Of course, we have here Sir Alex Maria Flor. Kamusta po tayo? Watching from Bauan, Batangas. Of course, yung mommy ni Coach Daniel is here, Ma'am Vanji Bornales. I will visit Bacolod pala this week, Thursday. So I will see Tita Vanji dan sa Bacolod. Ma'am Rhea is one of our modern adults. Nagwo-workout yan, plus high protein. So all the best to you, Ma'am Rhea. Marisa How, good evening to you. Ma'am Abuan Gloria. Yeah, sabi nito ni Sir Alex, so relate ako dyan sa mga mata ko. Yan, ginagawa ko every day. So that's good. Jen, watching from Surigao del Sur. Napakagandang place po yan. Delia Mira, good evening to you, ma'am. Always, of course, we have Elizabeth Ravini. Good evening to you as well. Ma'am Lina is watching from New York. One of my amazing students. Consistent sa workout has improved a lot in her body composition. Ma'am Beng De Los Santos, good evening to you, ma'am. We also have here Ma'am Jovi Amurin. Good evening. Of course, kakatapos daw ng workout lang si Ma'am Beng. All the best to you, ma'am. Yes, how to avail yung ebook natin. Again, yung ebook natin, message lang po ako sa page ko, Coach Lininhu, and I will give it to you completely free. Yes, good evening to, yes, Judy at sa mga lahat nagtatanong how to avail the ebook. Message lang po ako doon. Both you can get it, the promo natin for $4.99. Good evening to Ma'am Hilda Bunda. Always na Ma'am Marjorie Torres is improving in her workouts at saka sa body composition niya. Ma'am Lynn, happy to serve yung 40s and above natin. Ma'am Rose Ordunes, kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Also, we have here Ma'am Marl Beroya giving me high five, no? Ma'am Louie Masabio, always present yan. Ma'am Josie Cruz, Ma'am Mercy Amurin, how to avail the ebook. Yes, ma'am, message lang po ako doon so I can give you the steps. Antonio Rosales, we also have Mayros Mayo Casilla watching from Italy. Bon appetit. Tama po ba, ma'am, yung language natin? Ma'am Edna Begonia, and also we have Sanya Blaskilio. Kamusta po tayo, ma'am? May question ata dito, no? So let's try to answer yung questions natin dito. Okay. Sabi dito ni Ma'am Lorena Posadas, hello coach, paano naman kung nag-gain weight ka na, pero nakakabili ka naman, nagkakakabilbil ka naman, anong dapat gawin? The same principle applies to you, ma'am. You have to prioritize yung workout, but of course, make sure mo yung workout is applicable to your level. Kasi for other people, especially overweight at saka obese, I don't usually recommend doing squats or maybe lunges kasi sasakit yung knees nila. So you have to know yung levels po na workable for you sa workout. Of course, protein is there, prioritize sleep at saka reduce mo yung stress. Over time po, if you commit to this, you will lose yung belly fat nyo. Okay? Watching from nasa ideal weight na po ako. Need ko na talaga mag-inom muscle. Santa Rosa, Laguna, si Sir Chad. Yes, all the best to you. Pagpatuloy mo lang yung workout, it's always best to combine workout plus right nutrition. Bon appetit, sabi ni Ma'am Mayros. Tama po yung language natin. Watching from Bicol. Kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Of course, we have here Enald Abreda. Good evening to you, ma'am. Kamusta po tayo? Okay. Sabi dito ni Antonio Rosales, okay lang po ba sa age ko, 48 years old, puro compound exercises na lang kaysa hypertrophy? Okay, so define muna natin ang hypertrophy. No? So hypertrophy means muscle gain, okay? Increasing the muscle size. Now, if you go for compound lifts, kunwari ng squats, deadlift, bench press, these exercises will hit multiple muscle groups at the same time. So this one should be basic. You have to master this. It's okay po nasa age nyo, puro compound exercises. Because I assume busy po kayo, sir, no? Tapos you want to maximize your time. So that's okay. Now, if you think na meron pong muscle group na left behind, that's where you can place isometric or what you call yung specific na workout for specific muscle group. So you have to assess yung body composition mo. You have to look ano po yung left behind. That's where you can adjust and add isometric workouts sa program ninyo. Ma'am Notcha Ismael, kamusta po tayo, ma'am? Ma'am Mar Beroya is availing the yes. Message lang po ako, ma'am, sa page ko, Coach Linin Hu. Ma'am Ray Reyes, good evening to you, ma'am. Sabi dito ni Ma'am Myros, low carber ako, na-reach ko na yung ideal weight ko na, pero gusto ko pa mag-gain ng muscle. Possible po ba? I am 62 years old. First and foremost, ma'am, I appreciate you for asking for help. I have seen, ma'am, people in their 70s, in their 60s, na nag-gain ng muscle. Okay. Through right workout at saka right meal plan. So it's very possible, 100%. The next question is, what plan? So if you're into coaching, ma'am, I would highly recommend go for professional trainer. So you may want to hire that one sa Italy sa place nyo. But if you want to go for online coaching, we're offering one-on-one coaching para you have custom-made workout plan, nutrition plan, meal plan, and many more. So I hope that helps, Ma'am Mayrose. Yes, Ma'am Mayrose. Yeah, you can message me if you want to avail it. There you have it. Again, life is simpler and fun when you are stronger. Modern adults, modern seniors, 40s ka man, 70s ka man, it's never too late. Yung only limit is you. Yung only limit is our mind. But when we step up, when you put time, effort, and investment sa body mo, by eating right at saka workout, your body will reward you. More energy, more stamina, more endurance, more muscles so that you can achieve more. You can experience more, you can serve more, you can travel more. That's my vision. That's our company's vision for you. So again, life is easier, simpler, and fun when you are stronger. Again, my name is Coach Linin Hu, and my mission is to help 40s and above rebuild their health by gaining muscles. God bless po sa inyo lahat. Happy lifting and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.